About a week ago today, I had been very disturbed. It wasn't really like disturbed. I was just having tuggings in my heart. I could sense that the Holy Spirit was trying to say something to me, more like warn me from doing something, but I didn't know what it was. It came mildly, the first 2 days it was very mild. I just felt like, my lover was trying to say something to me, but I couldn't catch it. So on the third day, I was like, I think I need to go. I just laid down on my bed and I had that thought. I was like, let me go and speak in tongues. Let me go and pray. Let me know if I would pick something. Why that thought was coming through my mind, I knew immediately that was not what my lover wanted at that point. And then I ultimately now said immediately, okay, let me praise. Because most times when I praise, I, tend to hear the voice of the Holy Spirit, more audibly. And I knew that, that was still not what he wanted. And immediately, guys, while laying down on my bed, I could just sense that he wanted to just speak to me. And he didn't want me to speak, but probably if I started speaking in tongues, I don't know, I just don't know. But I knew he wanted to say something to me, but I didn't know how he wanted that passed across. So I laid on my bed and I just kept, thinking, I just kept meditating. And then I could just sense that he wanted me to be still. He wanted me to be, what is it called right now? He wanted me to be quiet. And I just stayed quiet. And just like a lover would crawl up on a lady, crawl up on her by the ear and just speak in whispers. Guys, that was what happened. The Holy Spirit crawled up on me and he began to whisper into my ears. That was like one of the most interesting experiences I've had ever. When they say the Holy Spirit is our lover, indeed he is. And he began to whisper, in whispers. It wasn't even loud. It just came in that still small voice. And he began to let me know things that I was currently doing, that he had asked me to do, but I wasn't doing it the way he wanted me to do it. And immediately I was calm. In fact, I didn't want to leave that situation. And now I come to you, believers. I know we are spirit beings. I know we are tongue speakers. I know we are shakers and movers. When we speak in tongues, there are capital tongues and everywhere is shaking. But remember that the person you're dealing with is a person. He is the Holy Spirit. He is a lover. He is an emotional person. He wants to be loved just the way you want to be loved. He has his love languages. Not all the time you go to him speaking in tongues. Most times he just wants you to be quiet. Most times he just wants you to praise. Most times he just wants you to conversate, like have conversations with him, in your own understanding. I think it is important that we begin to understand how the Holy Spirit would like us to communicate with him. Just like we women or men, we have our love languages. We want to be caressed and talked to and touched in a particular way. That's the same way the Holy Spirit would like to be loved. I just hope and I pray that you begin to understand the love languages of the Holy Spirit and you begin to indulge him in those love languages. Communication and fellowship is easier and very, very smooth when you indulge him in his love language. Do have a nice day and bye-bye.